Hello gamers, what's going on? We're back at it again on the Unicraft server. I'm really hoping that you guys come up with some good commented names for this, because I'm not sure how I feel about that. Anyway, I've been enchanting my stuff, but you know what? Who cares about any of that? I want to build, and I want to use mud blocks. So I'm gonna build a little mud farm and crank out some mud. Alright, I've constructed the mud farm. However, I'm just missing some glass bottles. I need to fill this one up with glass bottles and that hopper up with glass bottles. So now just need to go and get some sand because I could buy it from my one villager who sells glass, but that would take too long. So I'm gonna go out and look for some sand. Alright, I've completely decimated this beach. I tried to fill it back in with water, but some of it just didn't flow. So let's just hope no one knows that I did that, because that's that's very clearly not something that I'd want to see. All right, I've gathered some materials. I think I want this to be the output chest here. I'll have two 16 long super smelters. Uh, I don't think I have enough materials to make an actual build look nice. I definitely don't have enough iron, especially since my iron farm broke. So anyway, I'll just get the furnaces in and I'll just start smelting. I'll do it manually for now, but I think I'm gonna use lava from the Nether, especially on a job this big. All right, it looks like most of the glass is smelted up. Although I did not finish this smelter build, it looks like I didn't have to. It just gave me something to do while all that glass is smelted up. All right, I've completely filled that back hopper right there. Hard to see, but and you're no, it's not completely filled, but it's supposed to be that amount. I watched the ill-mangled tutorial. This is completely filled, and now you'll see I have a mud shovel instead of my efficiency 5 one. So what we'll do is we'll actually clear my inventory a little bit, move this one up here, we'll take a stack of dirt, put it in my offhand, and then I think it has to prime a couple times. Okay, so it looks like a diamond shovel is actually just too fast. So I should get an iron shovel maybe? Or because maybe there's some server lag. Yeah, there's a bit of server lag, so I need a slower shovel. Oh, right, I converted all the dirt I'd put in the machine into mud. Now let's craft up some packed mud. Let's see just how much this makes. So, looks like it's 1 to 1. And mud bricks. Yeah, that's what I expected there from that. So let's craft as much packed mud as we can. And looks like I'm gonna actually have to build a wheat farm next for all the packed mud that I want. But that'll come after I fix that iron farm. Now, you know what? This iron farm, it's not working. It hasn't been working for a while. And I'm gonna build a bigger one. So I'm just gonna take this one down. Alright, as you can see, I placed down some beds. And in my inventory, some beautiful crops. These are all the villagers I should need for the villager or the iron farm, and maybe a couple extras, I believe. I think I need 24. I think I've got more than that. If I don't, I can always just breed more. Anyway, I'm going to start clearing out that section over there, making it all flat, so I can have a huge iron farm. And then I'm going to build something on top of it. That'll be for a bit later, though. All right, I cleared out a flat area. Now, before I decide where exactly I want to build, because I didn't think that far ahead. I just just wanted a big flat area before I even started thinking about where I wanted to put it. I think I'll go get a map and try and see how it looks on a map, and I'll find a good spot for that. All right, map reveal. Okay, so it's in the top left corner. That's not bad. Like if I were to put it like let's say right, right here. Right here looks like a good spot for it on the map. That's a nice little decision, and now that I've got my spot picked out, it's time to start getting ready to build this farm here. And look at this. We have all the stairs in place for all of the, if I want to bring basically anything anywhere, it should work. The only problem is I just have to move in all the villagers now and some zombies. Okay, I've been trying to move the villagers in at night, move them over and try and get them in the beds, but there's people online and they're just sleeping the night away. So I'll just go exploring. I'll go out to the seas, take the open waters. Found some buried treasure. It's got diamonds, iron, TNT. That's big. A heart of the sea, some more water breathing potions. I did cook some up for myself, but you can never have too many. I wasn't recording. I got the whatever floats your goat achievement, so I got in a boat with the goat. Now I'm gonna see if I can maybe get some goat horns. All right, as I was exploring, uh, I was exploring by boat. I came across an acacia village with melons. This is big. I no longer are the days where I just have to sit around and do nothing because I can't afford anything from the villagers. Oh, it's been looted already. I can tell because there's stone bricks in there. That's not a natural item. That's not something that spawns. Someone's been out here, which is pretty unique, because I'm like a couple thousand blocks out. They didn't bother taking any of this stuff, though. They just don't see the value in the hustle. No, while I'm at it, yoink the bell. And then there is a jungle over there, so I'm gonna go explore that. And so I return from a successful exploration trip with my inventory full. I got all this good stuff and all this good stuff in my chest. It's time to go put it away. You know what? No. I just got back and this cannot be my storage system. I cannot just go, oh, let's add another chest. So I think it's finally time for me to at least start my storage building. All right, I think I've picked out these blocks here as my build palette, although I'm not quite sure what I want to build yet. So for now, I'm going to start just laying stuff down, seeing how it feels, and then I'm going to see where these all fit in. Because I know I don't have a lot of yellow, so I've got to be pretty sparing with how I use that. But I think it's really a good fit here. So I'll just start playing around, and we'll see what happens. All right, I've decided. I think I'm gonna name my my little guy Yellow. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Also, I've named my filler item for my item sorter as well. Woohoo! One thing to make note of here is that I have slowly been filling villagers in. I stopped having them manually walk over here. I got annoyed by that. So I built a little railway. The way it works, So they just come up this rail. There's an activator rail. So these ones are all closed because they're full. But if I go over, probably shouldn't be doing this on my horse. But yeah, if I walk over, I need to remember to place someone with some slabs, like to this one. They'll get kicked out. They always get kicked out to the right of whatever direction they're going if they're coming off an activator rail. So they'll get kicked out, put in that spot, and then I'll just send 3 more over for this one, 3 more for the next one, and then 3 more. So a total of 9 more villagers. And then as you can see, I've got the zombies in. I didn't name tag them. They're just holding items. And luckily, that is more than enough for these guys. Also, I'm not wearing armor because I was trying to get just enough experience to rename all the items. Alright, now that I'm down here, I think it's time to try and make a item sorter. No, I'm gonna be real. I do not know how to do one of these. I don't really remember. I think it's supposed to be like that. And then grab one of these. And that. No, that's wrong. Maybe it's not as far as that. It's just here. This is not gonna end up well. This is not gonna turn out alright for me. Okay, I'm gonna watch a tutorial because I don't think this is right. Okay, gamers, I'm pretty sure I figured it out here. So now, when something goes in, not that one. Okay, now I'm confused. Which one is the filter on? So that one does detect. So then why isn't it locked? Uh, I thought I figured it out, but it looks like I might need to. So why doesn't it lock? It should be locked right now, is the thing, and then it should unlock when it's not. So maybe I have to build it up one higher. Not sure if that makes sense though. Does it pick anything up if I? It doesn't, but it's locked. Maybe it needs to be one lower then. Ah, this is so hard. Alright, I figured out what it was. There's a problem with the direction that the hopper is sort of facing. So right now, it's facing that way, but I need it to be sort of like this, I believe. Line out this, then go here. Put the hopper into it. And then move this down one more. So it's like that. So that should be for all the flowers. Once I computation it and go like this, that should be good. Then put in the redstone. And finally, the repeater. And then let's take this out, put in this. And now the filter should work. So once I get enough roses, then that should be that. And then this is just all iron from here. So let's break this. And let's put in some roses. It looks like it will push it through if there's lots. So let's try instead to go here. And it is just ticking up here. So it looks like as the items come through, it will be filtered here. And yeah, it started filtering. You got them in the item. I can't believe I forgot how to do a simple item filter. That's bad. Oh well, now I can make the rest of the item sorter. Alright, there we go. A little bit quicker of a little bit better of a storage system, sorry. So now it'll start filling up with iron. 6 double chests should be more than enough, I must say. One thing that you might not notice is I've got the tied armor trim on, which is different from my usual, don't mind my inventory, but it's different from my usual eye armor trim. And that's because we went to as in, me and the other people on the server, we went to an ocean monument and we raided it. I did it off camera just because it was really chaotic having us all talk at the same time. We are all just in a call. It wouldn't have been good to watch. Just know We went to an went to an ocean monument, and we raided that sucker. Anyway, take a look at this map. It was a gift left by someone. I don't know who it's from yet, but yeah, I'll have to check that out eventually because then I can get allays, which will help with wheat farming. Anyway, I have a build planned. I'm gonna upgrade the storage building. Now just check out all the materials that I could need for all of this. I mean, I am using light manica. I'm trying it out. I might even try out the easy place feature. We'll see how I like it. And leave a comment down below what you think about that feature.
So, flying in the rain with the Elytra Riptide 3! Also, look at my base, it's fully lit up. It may not look optimal, like, I didn't actually have a pattern, but you can sort of see, like, a pattern show up. That's because I used Mini HUD, and then I used light level overlay. So this shows me if all the blocks are spawnable or not. This that's just how I lit up my whole base. Like, everywhere you see there's a torch, because I made sure that all the area where it's lit up is non-spawnable, which is pretty intuitive. The iron farm's still spawnable a little bit. It's not that big a deal. Like, I'm normally not in the area like close enough to load those, and they'll normally fall off. Yeah, that's me just jumping to a cut of me building a bee enclosure just to breed them up. And wow, look at that, it's almost done. Why was I dreading this project for so long? This was actually pretty easy. Alright, as you can see, got a sort of little bee sanctuary here. I put these on the wrong blocks, supposed to be up here, but these villagers, they came in because of the barrels, and I realized they can open the doors, which is not a good thing. So outside I put little goose drawers so that they can't come in and open the doors, and these guys will just have to leave. There we go. See, you open the door right there. Now, hopefully these guys can go back in. I can pick these up and move them one higher. But for now, I'll put the other ones in. That's the beehives that I have right now. See, I should be able to, in theory. It's weird that that one seems blocked. Yeah, okay, that worked, that worked. Okay, that one's not full yet. Those ones are, but I really do need them to go back in. Anyway, I'll try to fill this thing out and get back to you on this. In the world some soul sand. And unfortunately, I don't have any. I literally don't have any. So I do feel bad. I don't have any to give to him. I've just been doing this. I don't have any soul sand. I actually don't have any, I don't think. Like at all. Like I went to the yeah, actually I don't. Because my netherwort farm, like over there on the other side of that building, is literally made up of all the soul sand I have, and every time I need one, I take some from that farm. So, for example, when I made my mine shaft, I put the soul sand into the water elevator from like bottom mine shaft at like -58. I took it from literally from the soul sand farm or the netherwort farm. And same thing with the zombies over there in the iron farm. I took it from that netherwort farm. So I actually don't have any. I feel bad, but oh well. What can you do about it? This is what it looks like breeding up all these bees. Look at that. I got the whole swarm, the whole hive. I just hold right trigger down, or right click, and turn my mouse around, hope to get some. Like if they don't, then they end up, you know, bone mealing the little younger guys. Now you'll see I sort of filled up the walls with them. Hopefully that's just because I want lots of bees, but you can't like take honey from those ones because the campfire only goes through 2 blocks, even with hay bales underneath them. So I can collect like from the bottom beehives and like this level, but the other ones are just for storing bees. When it was nighttime, I think I'm gonna try and pick them all up and see because I do have with Mini Hut I can see how many bees are in each hive. So I can keep the ones with 3 and then leave the ones with less than that so I can breed them. Gamers, I think I've gathered enough materials to continue building the rest of this building here. So let's hop right into Super Best Build Mode. Now, unfortunately, the replay file for actually building it and having the tile out is just too big. I can't load it. I don't know what's wrong. So here's a quick showcase of the build actually being done. Check it out, yo. Okay, now for the final impressions. One little snowman, two little snowmen. No, 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 no. I just put you in there. Yeah, get back in there. You know what? Just put you in here. No escaping. Yeah, got him in this time. There we go. Now we've got our two little defensive guys. Leave a comment down below what we should name these two guys. Anyway, this is my storage building. Pretty neat, isn't it? Let's give it a fly around. Inventory still full from all the building. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty nice. Thing is, it's not going to all remain this copper color forever. Because I am going to want to have it, like, some of it be, like, oxidized copper. And some of it on the other parts will be regular copper. So I think it'll look nice when that happens. And also, as it oxidizes, I think it'll look pretty nice. Plus, I've got this little apiary. Is that what it is? That little bees section. I've got bees in there that they produce honey for me and honeycomb, which I can use to wax the copper that I particularly like. Yeah, anyway, I'm pretty happy with this build. I was actually kind of experimenting with it in creative for a bit. You might have noticed during the time lapse, oopsie, you might have noticed during the time lapse that sometimes I place blocks not in a way that a Java player would normally place them. And that's because I was trying out Lightmatica's easy place function. And I actually quite like it. I think it's actually quite fun to build like that. Plus, it saves me time because I already designed it in creative and it makes sure that I placed them all correctly. I don't know, it's fun to experiment with. You can comment down below if you think it's cheating. I don't. I think it was just a fun way to play the game. But you can comment down below if you think otherwise. Decided that I do want allays, I think. So I'm just gonna try and follow this point on the map. The only unfortunate problem is that it's a little laggy. So I can't even though it's raining, it's awesome for riptide flying, which is really fun. It's it is really slow because I can't go past where the server hasn't loaded it yet. So I have to wait for new chunks to load, and then I can finally explore even further. Alright, get back to you when I get there. Decided that since it's up raining, I managed to tame a cat on the way, and my inventory is full from shipwrecks, and I'm really far away that I'm really far away from the mansion. I'm not too far away from my base. It's just a couple thousand blocks that way. I might as well just bring the cat back. Start breeding up some cats, How did you get, what do you, how did you get in there? What? What is that villager? Oh well, you know what? The villager's just trolling. Check out my base, my sick base. Not to brag or anything, but it's pretty cool. Right, currently I am looking for a swamp biome. Guess it's time I leave. I was looking for bastions and stuff. I got some good loot. Still need the rib armor trim from Subspace Bubble. I don't want to go through the portal again, but also, like, I do kind of need this to load. Ooh, underground, okay. Not too underground though, it looks like. Or no, yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm pretty underground. Anyway, I need to find a swamp biome, because me and one of the other people online, we both want slime. So we decided to try and look for a swamp so we can build a slime farm. So I'll dig up and then I'll try and start flying around. You may notice I've only got 3 rockets. Well, don't worry, because I do have a trident, not on me, but in my inner chest, and I can use that to zip around. No way! I found one! I found a swamp! I found a swamp! Let's go! Oh, I found one! Oh, it's probably like the most pitiful swamp ever, but I found one! I found a swamp! Let's go! Look at my cohorts! Top left of the screen, 17,000, 7,000. To be fair, I did start on my way out and then worked my way in. So this is really far. This is really far out. But oh my gosh, it's a swamp. Oh, and it looks like there's actually swamp water. This is perfect for building the farm. Yes. Yes. And right now, the person I'm supposed to be building with isn't online. They said they'd be right back. But oh my gosh, I found one. I found a swamp. This is awesome. Oh, that's actually. Let's see if I can load a bunch more in. Because, oh yeah, look at that. A swamp! I found one! Look, there's frogs! I do like frogs, especially the green ones, the cold biome frogs. But, oh, take a look. Finally found a swamp. Now we can build a slime farm here. Because I know in the Hermitcraft knockoff, which may or may not get updates anymore, but that one, yeah, I found like, I spawned basically in a mangrove swamp and like next to a jungle. And to be fair, I've been running into jungles like all the time. So I think jungles are a lot less common than normal, but swamps are still pretty rare. I think mangrove swamps are also still pretty rare. So maybe I just got really lucky in that world. Oh, and a witch hut. That's actually really cool. I'm sure I can do something with this. Oh, and a black cat. Oh, I need to get some fishes right now. Come on, where's the fish? That black cat shouldn't despawn if I like go look for a river or something, right? Do fish spawn in the swamp biome? They should though, right? Doesn't look like they do though. Okay, well we'll go over there then for now. Come back to you when I take the next step here. Right, I couldn't find any fish, so I've just decided to start marking out sort of where I think I want the farm to go. I'll just decimate this section here, and then I'll build a nether portal so I can get here easier. And then with that, then I'll start building the farm. And I do have help as well, although I might be a little close to that witch hut there. Who knows? We'll see, we'll see.
Alright, gamers, I'm currently flying off. I am going to collect some buckets of powdered snow for the killing chamber of the slime farm. I'm currently not sure how much progress we've got on it. I know I've linked up the nether portals, and now I'm on my way to get the powdered snow. Let's go. Alright, I've got the powdered snow in my inventory, and in the shulker box, I should have more than enough for any of the powdered snow needs that I will possibly probably ever have in the future.
Constructed the main slime farm, although I think I'm gonna add the 3 little rims around the outside. I think that's supposed to help with spawn rates. I don't actually know, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I have some extra blocks, so let's get it. Alright, I added a little wedge around the outside. Now I'm gonna do a little AFK test, and because I am on a server where you can't particularly AFK, you get kicked after a while for just basically just you get kicked for being idle. So what I'm gonna do is AFK till I get kicked, which I think is around half an hour here on this server. And oh, I missed it. We'll rock it. Yeah, and then we'll see how much I get when I log in the morning. All right, here we go. All right, gamers. There we go. All right, gamers. I made it back. I did AFK at the slime farm, and I tried to AFK for like one session, but it wasn't accurate because when I did that the first time, it was just I was too high up, so it didn't work. So I ended up just logging in and AFKing a bunch until I gathered around like 3 stacks of slime ball or slime blocks. And another thing, while I was there, I got a lot of buckets of tadpoles. I breeded up some frogs, and I just because I think the frogs are really cool, especially the green ones. So I'm gonna actually probably breed a bunch and like move them and like build something cool here. That'll be a cool project. I'll definitely have to remember to do that in the future. But for now, you'll see this nether portal. That is not linked up. That's another task I'll have to do. Because ooh, check out this build. I actually do have 2 nether portals in my base. I've got this one, which I don't use, and and then this one as well. Villagers love to just wander around in here, really. But yeah, this one just up top of this tower. You can see the obsidian there. And it's right here. This one takes me to the nether roof. I should have had my elytra on when I did that. But yeah, you can see, like, copper is starting to age a little bit. And I fixed and upgraded this smelter just a little bit. So now it's got, like, input chests, fuel, and then output. And the way it works is that the chest through these hoppers, so it takes it from here and moves it over here, and then it puts the there we go, and then if I were to activate it, it launches off. So if it's not loading, I can just manually adjust it a little bit. Most of it is manual, so it's like manual button press or lever. So it's like if I were to fill up fuel input or smelting input, it would go in here, and then I would just choose to launch it whenever I want to. And you'll notice that when this is powered, I'm pretty sure it disables this one, but then it's like I just turn it on. Basically, when they're both on, they're not going to be loading. I don't think. But that's more of a feature really. Then I still just got my stuff in my output chest. Oh, and one thing to notice is that I did actually finally put all the villagers into the into this iron farm. I finally loaded them all in, closed it off, so now it should be working a lot faster than normal. Although one thing to note is that um I've already forgotten what it is. Oh yeah, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but this wheat farm I planted a bunch of wheat here so that I can make the mud blocks for my my mud. And I still think I don't have enough. This iron farm is actually it's too far away from my base, so it's not loaded all the time. Oh, and I managed to bring back a bunch of cats. Look at all these. I got these regular I think these are jelly cats. Then we got the brown cats. Got some more in here. Then we've got look at this. This is like a tom? I think that's a tom cat. And then we got a black cat. I managed to get 2. So what happened was I tamed one from the witch hut, which is like thousands of blocks that way, like 7, like at the slime farm. But it died. It died to a creeper. I was bringing it back, and I was like, oh no. But then it was a full moon, and a black cat happened to spawn in my village, in my base here. So I tamed a black cat, and that's pretty cool. I think that's my favorite like design of a cat. Just like oh, and I got like this one too. I think that's the Siamese one. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, anyway, I think next up, we're going to build a little sanctuary enclosure thing here at my base for these guys. Actually, no. No. I know exactly what I'm going to do. First, I got a sheep, though. Okay, you know what? I know what I'll add to the list. So, frog farm. I got to get the frog farm done. I did bring 2 goats over from the goat. You know what? I have rockets. I can just fly over there. I'm not poor anymore, although I am. Which reminds me, I need a creeper farm so that I can be not poor. But I have 2 goats here, so I can put them in a little enclosure, breed them up, start getting goat horns. And then I'll also want to build a frog farm, goat horn farm, and then put these, like, for example, all these bees are here, but I don't have like an automatic farm yet. I don't have like a bee like farm. Like sure, I can breed these guys up. I've got a bunch of bees nests full of bees, but I need to get making some honeycomb and making some collecting some bottles. So put that on the list. So gunpowder, goat, frog, and bees. So four things. I'm never gonna remember them all at once, I don't think. That's just too many for me. But yeah, we'll get to work on I think the bee farm first, because I built a room and let's go take a look at it. So I don't think I've shown anyone the inside of this room yet, but this room here is completely empty. And I think a bee farm will fit nicely because you can have, let's see, one, two, and then the third one, and then so that'll be comparator, and then redstone, 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 redstone into a hopper, which points into, I don't know, we'll see. We'll try it out. If it doesn't fit in here, then I'll just do a different farm. All right, I constructed the bee farm. I put all the beehives in. I put shears in the top because right now what I need most is just honeycomb. I don't need honey blocks specifically right now. What I did was I did put glass blocks here at the top to sort of force them to be on the flowers. But if that gets in the way of them like getting back into their hives, then I'll just remove it. So for now, I think this should be a functioning honey farm. And just by the looks of it, the ones I put at the end have some sort of input. It looks like maybe level 2, 3, and some of them are 4. But if you look, I did already get some honeycomb. So, and I don't think, let me turn on hitboxes here. I don't think any honey went in front. They all just got picked up by the hoppers immediately. So I think that's a good thing. So yeah, I think it should work here. As you can see, all the bees are out and about. They're all buzzing around on their flower. They, like, if you look at it, yeah, looks like they come out. And I'm pretty sure I did put in only, like, hives that have 3 in them. So it should be, like, max efficiency for however fast they want to produce honey. Anyway, I think this is just a nice little neat way to fill the space in this one extra room while also producing me the blocks that I want. Like, it's already produced 24. I guess that's a fair amount. Check this out. So like when you stand on one of these blocks surrounding this water source, you'll notice I have the little water particles kick up. That's because mud blocks are slightly lower than a regular block by like 1 pixel, I believe. Maybe you can see it there, probably not. But anyway, when I stand here, that 1 pixel lets me be submerged in water if I'm on the edge here, and then I can just riptide launch. So I put one over here as well, and I think that this is going to make a nice addition to my base because then I can just fly around with my elytra and riptide. I think, and plus it looks a little nice. Like there's just a mud patch, so it fits in with my base well, and it lets me get that easy riptide launch. All right, up next we're gonna do the goat farm here, or the goat horn farm. I've got 2 chickens. They look like the bamboo raft might be too tall, so I'm gonna lower it. But what I need to do is get them underneath these blocks here, make them stationary, and then build a collection system around. I am using Chapman's design here for this, the mud blocks. All right, I've built up the little area for them, and now it's time for me to bring these goats. I think one of them might be a screaming goat. Hearing it scream at me every once in a while. It looks like I gotta go slow. But yeah, just need to move these guys over to the enclosure, to the farm. All right, they're moved in and breeding up now. So now hopefully the little goat doesn't escape. If they do, I'm going to start doing things like this, or on the other side, but hopefully not, because that would be pretty expensive. And now they should hopefully, sometime within the next 5 or 6 minutes, attempt to ram the chickens, hit the stone, and then drop a horn in here. I wonder how much wheat it takes to bone meal one of these guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, that took me stacking 11, so 75 wheat to bone meal one of these guys. So now hopefully they should start ramming the chickens, and then I can start getting some goat horns. So that's a nice quick little farm built there. All right, slight distraction, but I did like this was fully grown, so I decided to fully harvest this. And let's go see exactly how much wheat we got. All right, and this is all the wheat we got. We got 2.5 stacks of hay bales and this many stacks. So there's a fair amount of wheat there in that field. Let's finally got this spire over trim. Now, this is very different from what I was doing previously recorded. Okay, what is hitting me? But I just felt I needed to get out here and start looking for some spire armor trims before they're all, you know, taken from. Oh, there we go. I also did find 2 more elytras while I'm out here, but you know that doesn't matter. Not nearly as much as finding this one spire armor trim. Now I can finally go home. I'm literally done my last rocket as well. Alright, I think it's time to duplicate these trims and put them on a nice set of armor. So let's go. Oh, this is so expensive. Oh, goodbye my diamonds. I think I want at least 5 so I don't lose them. One more. Oh, my diamonds are disappearing. There we go, 5 of each. Now to put them on some armor. Ah, gosh, that is so expensive. Alright, I'm gonna do the snout first. I'm gonna do a gold because piglins love gold. So there we go. Oh, full snout. Oh my gosh. And I think I'm gonna wait for amethyst before I do spire because I want that amethyst purple trim on the spire armor, just like the end city. There it is, the snout armor trim. Oh, dripped out. It's a little bit hard to see the back here. You can see it's got those little behind the same pattern behind the little band around the back, little shoulder pads. Nothing on the helmet, just the ear knockoffs. But yeah, that looks pretty nice. I think I really do want this. This is the tide. This is snout, and this is the eye armor trim. Honestly, I think the eye is the one that fits me the best. I think it just looks nice. And eventually we'll upgrade it to netherite and we'll see what it looks like. I have 8 netherite, but I'm gonna use those to make a tunnel bore. Yes. So I need to go tunnel boring for more. Right now my ancient debris is reserved for that purpose. Alright gamers, I'm now gonna fight the Wither and the Ender Dragon at the same time. So first I'm just gonna poison these guys. Hopefully get myself some. Aw, look at all those baby chickens. Unfortunately, they are not going to really in a position to survive this. Now let's see. Now let's see if this should work. My Witherhead Liberator up first. Oh, it's right behind me, isn't it? Oh, it's right on me. Let's grab the Wither Roses. Look it out of here. And why didn't the dragon spawn? Oh, that should have worked, right? Gotta reach. Oh, here it goes. Time to go to the next stage. Where is it? Alright, there we go. We got the Nether Star. Although, I'm really not sure why the dragon didn't spawn. I placed down all the crystals. Did the... I feel like maybe the Wither broke them. So now I'll have to get more. Which sucks, because I was really looking forward to that. You know? Just look at the end. I just need... Because someone else beat the dragon, so I was assuming I respawn it. I would get this one, then this one, or this one, then this one, and this one's... I just have to go find it somewhere. My Minecraft advancements are all good. And there it is. Withering Heights, summon the Wither. Then just need to construct and place a beacon, and then bring a beacon to full power. Which, actually, I think I can do. Alright, gamers, here comes the beacon! Let's see, I didn't get... Oh, I have to place it down. Okay, I'll be back.
Also, if you look at the
Next, someone came over and offered to sell some turtle helmets for me for 5 diamonds each. I decided, you know what, I might as well take 3. So I can decorate my base with the trims on them. I'm sure I can find a trim that looks nice on them. I'm sure I'll find a spot for it, even if I don't wear them. Let's just say. I've got a few extra diamonds that I can just give out to buy things. I gotta circulate the economy a little. Even though I do spend a lot of diamonds on trims, I still do a lot of mining as well. I gotta keep my money up. See, squiggles down here. And wow, this is actually, I actually can't see it all. Nice. Yeah, no, this is crazy. I thought I'd be able to see a little bit. I'll hop down here. Let's see. Okay, good. So this still works. But as you can see, I've got a bunch of snow golems down here. I'm going to splash a potion of poison them. And, oh, I think I got them all. That looks pretty devastating. Now, I'm going to try. Oh, I might not be able to actually. How do I get out? And what we'll do is we'll lower the floor by 1. Okay, good. So when I jump, I can see a little bit. And it looks like I did leave 1 block here. Push them off, maybe. Guess this is actually kind of hard. Why are they still up here? Please move. Okay. All this for some wither roses. Oh my gosh, I'm getting pushed around so much. I can't. There's no way I can find this. Knocked him off. Okay. There we go. Wither. It might be too high, actually. Now I'm stuck here. I don't want to be right here. Alright, here we go. See the tree? Oh, there we go. We got a bunch of them. There's the other for the roses. There's some. Yeah, I got. Looks like 3 of them survived. Oh, looks like everyone heard the wither. Alright, well, I got a few stacks of. Well, not a few stacks. I got stack of 41 wither roses. Looks like all of these fellows survived. I might as well recraft the snow blocks, you know, not waste them. Right, time to fight the wither now. Although, looks like it's going around fighting Endermen. So there might be some wither roses just lying around for me to get. Yeah, looks like it's actually not a bad idea. Fly around, I'll walk around with the wither roses. Wither star. Lots of snowballs, and 64 and 45 wither roses, plus the 10 I already have. Although I'm not sure what I'm going to do with wither roses. Little thing. I built an Enderman farm. Let's roll the clip. Second beacon. Running on speed, so it's not hasty. There we go. All right, I think that's where I'm going to call it today. It was a good episode, but I think it's just going too long. So you'll have to turn in for next episode to see what I do next. Also, check out these clips of me just mining diamond pillars. Be sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you like this sort of longer episode with more content in it. This is the diamonds I'm mining. 2 full stacks. I think I got around 4 stacks of diamonds. Pretty cool.